In traditional Chinese medicine, cordyceps is known as a premium Jing tonic herb, meaning that it helps build and replenish our primal energy or our essence. So Jing is the primal energy that we have. It's given to us at birth. It can be accumulated through the practice of Qigong and Taoist methods. So as a Jing herb, cordyceps is very helpful because our Jing is depleted throughout our life. It's depleted just through the natural progression of life. However, it's even more depleted through stress and illness. So in our stressful modern times, a Jing herb is something I highly recommend to almost anybody, particularly people who are highly stressed or overcoming any sort of illness. And cordyceps makes a great Jing herb that I highly recommend for this. In nature, we find that cordyceps is a very unique opportunistic fungus or parasite type mushroom that lives off of a host caterpillar that it later on kills. And while seemingly harmful, cordyceps is actually a very medicinal mushroom. It falls in the category of an edible mushroom. You can actually eat the mushrooms dried as a tasty snack, or you can take it in an extracted sort of powder, a tea, or even a pill form. Now let's talk quickly though about the specific benefits of cordyceps. Now as a Jing herb or a tonic herb, it of course contains the characteristics of tonic herbs, and those are going to be that it's an immune modulator, an adaptogen herb. This basically means that it helps regulate our body's immune response and our hormonal system. So this means that we're actually going to build up resilience to stress and have a better functioning immune system. Now, specifically speaking, cordyceps is most popular for its ability to produce ATP. It contains a unique nucleic acid known as andesine, which is a precursor to ATP. So we find that cordyceps increases our stamina, it increases our endurance, and is especially helpful for athletes, and like I said, anyone recovering from illness who may otherwise have low stamina, low energy. And the adaptogenic effects can be very beneficial too for improving our stamina and our energy. And that's because when we have a greater resilience towards stress, we can withstand higher levels of stress and sort of reap those benefits as we would in exercise. So this is why we find many gold Olympic athletes are using cordyceps to improve their stamina, improve their performance, because when we have more ATP circulating through our system, our bodies are essentially more oxygenated and we have higher levels of oxygen going in and out of our lungs and therefore more energy. We also find that cordyceps is a very effective remedy for diabetes. It can fight and prevent diabetes with two main constituents. One is D-mannitol and another is 3-deoxyadenosine. And these two constituents basically help the body regulate insulin, which therefore is very helpful for anybody who is either diabetic, pre-diabetic, or having blood sugar problems in general. Last but not least, we find one of the major benefits of taking cordyceps is its positive effect on our lung health or our respiratory health. And that's because of two things. One, as we mentioned earlier, cordyceps improves our oxygenation, but it also helps support and detoxify the liver. So this essentially means one or two things. We're going to actually be able to not only detoxify oxygen, so that way we're breathing in cleaner air, but we're also going to be able to breathe in more air. So it's helping the quality and quantity of the air we breathe, which of course is going to positively affect our lung health and our lungs as an organ. And in traditional Chinese medicine, we see that the lungs are strongly correlated to the intestinal tract. The lungs are also known as the curators of our qi energy. So when we have strong lungs and we can breathe properly and effectively, we're going to have more qi energy circulating through our body, which is our vitality. So we find that improved oxygenation, improved lung health is going to result in greater vitality and energy. So these are just the main benefits of cordyceps. Like I said, as a tonic herb, it's going to benefit the whole body essentially, but these are the primary aspects of our physical health that is benefiting mostly. You can learn more about cordyceps by clicking the link below. Just a quick word on dosing. As I mentioned earlier, you can actually eat cordyceps mushroom in a dried edible form. They're very delicious, they make a good snack, and you're going to get the benefits from them just consuming them this way. However, probably the most effective way to take cordyceps would be in some sort of extracted form, so that way you're getting a concentrate. I like a 20-to-1 concentrate of cordyceps, so that way we're really increasing the medicinal constituents and getting more medicine in a smaller dosage. Now, depending on the effects you want, whether you're an athlete, someone recovering from illness, trying to build back up their Jing energy, the dose that you take is really going to depend on those factors. However, a general guideline would probably be about 5 to 10 grams for your average person. Again, if you're interested in checking out a potent extract of cordyceps, you can click the link below and learn more.